Hey, it's old Big Bob, Big Bob. I like that. It just sounds like it's just like fun. It makes you feel good. So, Johnny Smith. I had a fictitious names named to protect the name was changed to protect the family. Johnny Smith was my student. What's his name? Johnny Smith. Okay, so Johnny Smith was a problem child. He burned down the school. He raped several teachers and students. He shot up the school with a shotgun. Johnny Smith was a bad. I'm talking about Shaft. Well, okay, so bad old Johnny Smith. He was a. Oh my gosh. Well, guess what? Johnny Smith's sister was going to come to school. So before she even came to the school, it was decided that she would be arrested. She wouldn't be allowed to come to the school. I would have the F grade listed all ready to go. And then we thought, well, that's a good start. But what about his mother and dad? What about his stepsisters and step-siblings? What about the guy that delivers the milk to the family? What about the guy who takes care of the tires and the oil? What about the church, the pastor, their friends, their neighbors? We started going out. We just started. Anybody connected with the Smith family was considered on the hit list. They were considered to be on the hit list. They were on the hit list. They were considered garbage. They were considered somebody worse than anathema. Because, well, does that make sense? So Johnny Smith was one bad, evil, Okay, so Johnny Smith was a bad. All right, I got it. What does that have to do with Susie Smith? Or with Robert and Kenny? And what does it have to do with George and Janine? What does it have to do with the family dog? What does the milkman have to do with it? Well, the safety advocates will cry, no, they're connected. That milkman, he's supplying the food to run the engine of Johnny Smith and his nefarious activities. Well, Johnny Smith is no more. Johnny Smith was put to death. He lives in Texas. He was put to death. Well, I know, but, his family's going to carry out his devilish ideas. His family, the neighbors, the milkman, the guy who changed the tire. Yeah, they're all devil. They're all... No. Just because they have the name Smith, yeah, that's a good idea. Anybody with the name Smith, let's get them all. Let's take them all out. Load the trains, buddy. Anybody named Smith, look for him. Yeah. That's the hysteria. That's the tribe mentality. That's the insanity that we're facing, that I'm facing. This idea that anybody with the name Smith, and Johnny was a boy, of course, so now we might as well let's just write off all male human beings. But males were conceived by females, so the females are obviously, so pretty soon you get the idea of what's going on. These people they're going out of their minds. They're going crazy. They're insane. To hold Johnny's parents accountable, to fail and write letters and be nasty about Johnny's siblings who are going to school. I mean, yes, Johnny was one bad, but it was one. It was Johnny's choices. It was Johnny's life. It was Johnny's problem. It wasn't the milkman or the guy who did the tires or the mail delivery carrier. We got to be safe. They're all connected. It's a criminal conspiracy. When are we going to stop all the craziness? When are we going to stop the insanity? When are we going to say to ourselves, you know what? Johnny Smith was one bad Okay, we took care of Johnny. Johnny has served his time. Now he's in hell, burning in the lake of fire forever and ever. And he never should have raped all those people and shut up the school and killed everybody. And all right, good. That's fine. We got it. You got to let it go. Let it go. I just saw a Twilight Zone show where the guy was unable to let things go. And he held grudges and he kept... And so the old SNL character got involved and he said, hey, I'll make you a very successful comedian. The thing is, once you tell a joke, once you give the material to the audience, they're going to take it, and it's going to be all of theirs. It'll be theirs, 100%. So he thought, oh, okay. So he's talking about his dog, and he gets home, and he says, where's Roofie? Where's Roofie? Where's Wolfie? Wolfie. And his girlfriend is like, what? You don't have a dog named Wolfie. So he's putting up posters. He brings his little cousin along, and his little cousin is there. And so then he makes a joke about his little cousin. His cousin had never been born. Towards the end of the episode, he joked about his girlfriend's mentor, who was her law school mentor. And poof, the girl did not have a law school degree anymore. She didn't have anything. She was just working at a greasy cafe. So this idea that we just need to go berserk is totally wrong, unnecessary, evil, bad. It's wrong. It's wrong. And there's no call for it. There's no call for it. There's no justification for it. And I'm calling you as believers, as Christians, to stop it. Knock it off. We just had a victory in court today that was awesome. I heard about a judge today that the evildoers are trying to claim that a family member couldn't go on a vacation. No, they can't go on vacation because horrible things are going to happen. The judge was like, what? That's wrong. No, that's not. And the judge called the evildoer on the garbage they were spouting, and it all worked out. Everything worked out great. So keep praying for my family. Keep praying for me. And remember, the joy of the Lord is our strength. Amen. The joy of the Lord is our strength. There used to be a song like that. The joy of the Lord is my strength. 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 He gives me living waters and I hurt no more. He gives me living waters and I hurt no more. He gives me living waters and I hurt no more. That's not the right words, but the joy of the Lord is my strength. All right, guys. Well, I love you. I pray that you have a wonderful day. And keep that in mind. Just because one person is a certain way, or one dog is a certain way, or I bought a piece of hardware at the hardware store, and that hardware wasn't right. So you know what? That hardware store doesn't sell anything that's right. Everything they sell is garbage. Everything they sell is a fraud. Everything they sell. What? Overgeneralizing, going crazy, berserk, going ape overgeneralizing. Everybody. That's the basis of racism. The basis of racism is this whole stupidic, jackassic nonsense that one Asian person represents every Asian person. Or one black person, come up with the most evil black man you've ever heard of, that represents all black people. Or Manson, or Hitler, or Mussolini. Any white person is represented by Hitler. Every white person in the universe is represented by Hitler. So no one can be a good person because Hitler was evil. What? Donald Trump is a fool. He acts the fool. He talks the fool. He is the fool in so many ways. So every single white person in America is Donald Trump. Well, obviously that's not true. But to say that I know of a registered sex offender who raped, murdered, molested, is a pedophile, is a sick bastard, ought to be taken out and shot. All right, so you know that registered sex offender, and you know exactly, good, okay, that's dandy. That's just dandy. But what does that have to do with every single registered sex? Every American who's registered is not that one person. Every registered sex offender is a different person, different situation, different case. Maybe they peed on a lawn. Maybe they mooned someone. Maybe they were just walking around and somebody said, hey, who knows? All right, God bless you. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Give me a call, 213-713-8954, 8954green, att.net. On the Twitter, Mr. Robert, Bomb, 895 and 4. Amen, amen, amen. Bye-bye.